So we've covered the 4 marksmanship principles. The lead on from that is 7 elements to all good firing positions. The first one is your left hand, left elbow and your legs, where they're all placed.
Nowadays we use a bipod on most of our rifles, so it really takes away the need for you to place your left hand right up at the fore end of the rifle. It's got perfectly good support up there, so we can better employ this actually at the rear of the rifle.
Your left elbow, in conjunction with your left hand, really wants to be splayed out to the side as much as possible to give yourself a nice wide base.
Legs should be straight out behind you. This will aid in good recoil management. So when the rifle recoils down through the body, we're looking for a straight line, straight down through the barrel, through the butt into the shoulder, straight down through your right hip, and then down the right leg and to the right heel. And that will help natural alignment, recoil management, and then further follow-up shots.
The second element is your right hand, so that's really how you place that on the stock and on the pistol grip. We're not looking for a Vulcan death grip where you're trying to squeeze the life out of the stock. We're literally just placing it on the stock, what we call good positive control. Wrap your fingers round the stock, the pistol grip, as if you're about to give somebody a good firm handshake, but you're not squeezing the stock so that you're getting the white knuckles. Okay, so the third element, leading on from your right hand, your right elbow, as we mentioned with the left elbow, try and get it out at right angles so that it's flayed out. That'll give you a good wide base to your shooting position and multiple points of contact with the floor. The fourth element is butt placement. It sounds simple and probably quite logical, but there's a couple of easy steps that you can do to make the butt sit properly in your shooting position. And that's simply to extend your right arm, if you're right-handed, out to the side, and then reach forward, sliding your hand and your arm back down towards the pistol grip. And that helps the butt place itself nicely in the pocket between your shoulder and your chest. So the fifth element is your spot weld, or where your cheek places on the stock. That will enable your consistency no end. And as we said, consistency is accuracy.
It is quite important to raise this cheek piece up to the right level so that when you bring your head down onto the cheek piece, you're looking through the scope rather than looking down the receiver and along the line of the barrel. You're getting a nice clear view through the scope, no shadowing, and you're not having to move your head around to find the correct sight picture.
If you don't have that consistent spot weld, you'll probably find that you'll zero one day and you'll get that perfect zero, you'll come back, nothing's changed, you'll shoot another confirmatory group and that group might have changed slightly, and that's probably because the position of your spot weld in the stock has changed ever so slightly. So really making sure that your stock is in the right place will improve that spot weld considerably. The sixth element is breathing. Breathing is something that we do naturally, much like walking. You shouldn't have to think about it too much, but there is a natural point in the breathing cycle where we should be looking to release the shot every time. Again, getting that consistency in everything that we do. So a natural breathing cycle, you're breathing in, there's a little bit of a pause at the top of that breath in, and then you start exhaling. Nice steady exhale, you're not pushing it out or anything like that. And as you're coming to the last 2/3 of your breath, your body really does settle into a period of 3 to 5 seconds when there's no or very little movement. And this is the period where we should be looking to release the shot. So if you go through that, breath in, start exhaling, nice and gently, last 3 to 5 seconds, you're nice and steady, and that's when you should be settling into the position and thinking about releasing that shot. Okay, so the final of the 7 elements is relaxation. This is key to, again, anything that we do shooting wise and various different positions. It's easy in the prone position because we're laid down, we're taking a lot of the muscle use out of the body and we really are starting to relax. Where it becomes slightly more difficult is possibly in other positions like kneeling, sitting, standing, that kind of thing. But you want that position to be as relaxed as possible, and so that you can sustain that position for a period of time. So those are the 7 elements of any good firing position, and the last element, muscle relaxation, actually leads into the next part, and that's the 3 factors to any good shooting position.